Hello viewers, today we'll talk about ASP.NET Core Identity Custom User Management. We'll rename the default identity core table. We already have a CRUD operation using .NET 7. In this project, we'll add identity core, and we customize the auto-generated identity table, and we add NuGet packages as well. So let's start. Here is our project. Currently this project just extend the DB context. First we'll install entity framework, entity framework core, then we extend like identity DB context. So let me first install the .NET package, ASP.NET Core Identity 7. So package installation success, and now we will create DB migration and check the database as what default table has been created. So before creating migration, I'm just changing DB context to identity DB context. We have to add identity using package identity user as well. Success. Build. Now I have create the DB migration and check the database table just for cross checking. So add migration and .NET entity framework, add entity framework migration, add init create. This is the migration command. So migration is success. Here we can see the auto generated code, and now I will update the database and check the database. I'm using Azure Data Studio to check the MSSQL's database. Build success. Okay, so table has been created hopefully. So let me check, let me show you the DB connection. Here we have used two different, one is without username and another one is with username. So we have used we use the username, and our database name is D7 CRUD operation. If I open my database, refresh D7 CRUD operation, here is our database, and if I expand the table, we can see as default ASP.NET role claim. So this is the identity default table if you add identity in your project. So we need to customize like identity dot role, identity dot claims, identity dot logins, so that we can easily access the table, and we can differentiate the table with the project. If you have a project with more than 50 plus table, then table name is matter. So I'm going to rename this table name. So let me show you how I rename this. CLS. In the builder, we have the builder object. I will add new code here, and before adding new code, I just delete the DB migration and I will create. So this is the simple code. Identity ASP.NET user, so it will be new name to table name will be identity.user. So I will rename all the tables and create migration freshly. So I have done all the table rename like user role, user roles, user claims, user logins, and roles claims, user tokens. So let me build. I'm using VS Code and Azure Data Studio. You can use Visual Studio and SQL Server Management Studio as well, no issue. So project will work without any issues, and I have installed .NET Framework 7, so we can see .NET 7 using this project. So you have to make sure the .NET 7 SDK before running this project. So build is success, and I have to delete the current migration so that we can add new migration and get the rename table. So delete success. Previous command, so just db migration. So I'm using .NET command lines. You can use package manager console from Visual Studio as well. So new migration created successfully, and now I will update the database using the database update command. So database update command .NET Engine Framework database update. Maybe we'll get an error. We have to delete the current database. Yes, so I have to delete the database first, then we can update the database. So here is the delete command. Database deleted successfully. Refresh. No D7 database here, and now I update the database. Hopefully this time database will update successfully. Yes, database update command successful. Now I check the database by refreshing. So we can see we have a new database D7 CRUD operation, and if we expand the database table, we can see identity.role table, identity.role name. So we have a table name as we create as we are putting in our code. So we are getting as expected table. So if we go back to my code, we can check. Here is the table rename details. So if you want or interested want to customize the identity default table name, you can use this project. And you know, identity is a user management framework. So we have a complete project. So ASP.NET Core starter kit, which have the nice user interface and complete user management with a role base. So I just show you the demo, simple demo. So let me open that my paid project. So if you are interested to complete user management with excellent UI, you can just use this ASP.NET Core MVC starter, which in this project we have used multiple database with code configuration. This project is supporting PostgreSQL, MSSQL and MySQL as well. And this project we have covered technical documentation, so that you can if you have faced any difficulties or technical issues, you can follow the guideline. And if we log in into the system, so we can see this is the dashboard, and we have hosted this application in the live server. You can see the URL, and this project also the supported multi-language, and you can use as a complete project template. So user management and the multi-language feature you can get as a default feature. So you can avoid the extra time by configuring the user management flow. And if we go to the user management, we can see the detail list with the grid view, or in the action column you can add, edit, manage and manage page access. So this is the role base. So this user, this is the general user and only can 3 pages, not all the pages. So using the system settings and user management, So let me add a default simple user. So this is the first name, last name, and if I add a1@gmail.com, just password, simple password, user type, let's say regular, save. So user A1 created successfully, and if I log in using A1, sign out, we cannot access all the pages. So as I mentioned, I can access my profile only, other page cannot. So admin user will allow other page for this user. Sign out, and if I log in again as an admin user, I can browse. This is the dashboard summary of the, and here is the recent user, and one category complete CRUD operation, and I have a create complete CRUD operation details code based tutorial with a video in this. If you interested in this project, you will get complete source code, documentation, and one video tutorials. And here's the manage page access. You can edit the manage page access, audit log. So this project have two important technical feature like multi-language one, and second one in audit trail. So you can monitor all DB operation here, like create new row and DB update new row. So Arabic, if we switch to the language English to Arabic, then we can see. So here's the English. So this is the template project, ASP.NET Starter Kit, and this project is supported 3 different databases, and we have used AdminLTE, jQuery, Sweet Alert, and .NET Core 6.0. So I will share the demo link in the video if you are interested. So you can go to the Code Canyon. So here is the Code Canyon page. So this is the summary and core features. Also we have added demo link here. So as we discussing like ASP.NET Core, customizing the table name. So we have successfully customized the table name based on our set name. So we have set prefix as identity role. So we can see this is the customized table. So if you wanted to change your identity table name, you can use this code example. I'll share the GitHub link so that you can download or clone from GitHub. So thank you for watching. So I will share all the details in the video link so that you can get access. So hopefully we'll see you in the next video.